नित्यमानन्दकन्दं नमामो वयं मुक्तमानन्दकन्दं नुमः सादरम्।
सभी को नमो नमः। 28 अप्रैल 2022 हमारे आदरणीय सभी के प्यारे आचार्य श्याम सुंदर झा गुरु जी को गए 1 वर्ष पूरे हुए। उनकी बहुत याद आती है। उन्हीं की पुरुषार्थ से हमारा श्री मुक्तानंद संस्कृत महाविद्यालय आज उत्तम चल रहा है।
सद्गुरुनाथ महाराज की जय। अद्य इदम् 1 वर्षं सम्पूर्णतां याति अस्माकं श्री मुक्तानंद संस्कृत महाविद्यालयस्य ये सम्पूर्ण आधारभूताः आसन्। अस्माकं श्री श्यामसुन्दर झा गुरवः तेषाम् अद्य 1 वर्षात्मकं पुण्यस्मृतिः वर्तते। वयं सर्वे तेषां स्मरणं कुर्मः। तेभ्यः अस्माकं श्रद्धांजलिं च अर्पयामः श्री मुक्तानंद संस्कृत महाविद्यालय पक्षतः तथा च अस्माकं सर्वेषां पक्षतः।
शान्तिमन्दिरम् इति संस्था पक्षतश्च तेभ्यः श्रद्धांजलिं समर्पयामः। भगवन्तं वयं प्रार्थयामहे यद् यथा ते गुरवः संस्कृतानुरागिणः गुरुभक्ताः पुनश्च शास्त्राध्ययने अत्यन्त प्रबलाः आसन् तथैव वयमपि संस्कृतस्य सेवायां सर्वदा अनुरक्ताः भवेम इति वयं प्रार्थनां कुर्मः। पुनश्च श्रद्धांजलिं समर्प्य नमनं कुर्मः। सद्गुरुनाथ महाराज की जय।
Salutations to Acharya Jha Guruji. It has been 1 year since his passing, and there's not a day when I don't miss studying under him, studying at his feet, receiving his blessings. At the same time, I feel his blessings more and more as the knowledge he imparted and bestowed continues to increase day by day. I remember when he came to the USA and I saw him for the first time there, that my life would change, and it did. He initiated me into the study of Sanskrit language, which changed me and continues to change me inside, and certainly changed my path on the outside. His whole life was immersed in the language of Sanskrit. He constantly studied, constantly taught, constantly talked about, and shared his passion for Sanskrit. Sanskrit is the mother of all languages, and in doing so, he really worshipped the mother, although overtly he might not have indulged in any religious rituals of worship. His whole life, his way of being, his way of teaching was the worship of Goddess Saraswati.
वयं सर्वे जानीमहे एव यत् झा गुरवः कीदृशः अध्यापकाः आसन् वयं कथयितुं शक्नुमः। सन्ति अपि च यतोहि ते सर्वदा कथयन्तः आसन् यत् अहं पुनः आगमिष्यामि तथा च पाठयिष्यामि इति। तर्हि वयम् अद्य यत्किमपि पश्यामः, स्मरामः, तेषां गीतानि, तेषां लेखनानि, तेषां ज्ञानानि सर्वाणि वयं स्मरामः। सर्वेषां स्मृतिपटले तेषामेव स्मरणम् अद्य इति उक्त्वा अहं तेभ्यः श्रद्धाञ्जलिं पुनः पुनः अर्पयित्वा स्ववाणीं विरमामि, प्रणमामि। प्रज्वालितो ज्ञानमयः प्रदीपः। सद्गुरुनाथ महाराज की जय।
And I remember watching him in awe as he taught and narrated verse after verse, for example, of Raghuvansham by sheer memory. His sharp intellect, his crystal clear logic, his sense of humor, unique sense of humor, his characteristic puns, his play of words, his fiery nature, his passion for Sanskrit, his enthusiasm to teach, his constant effort to uplift whoever came to him to study. He always set a high bar for all the students. He never expected anything less than the best. And I remember him just teaching me non-stop without looking at the clock and without showing any fatigue on his face for hours and hours. At his age of 87 also, till his last breath, he continued to not only teach but study, which was so inspiring to watch that whenever I would go to him, he would be studying, he would be reading a book, and then he would start sharing what insights that study had brought to him. He had what the Sahitya scriptures called as Pratibha. In Sanskrit literature, Pratibha is used for the inner brilliance that a poet or a writer has that inspires him with unique, original reflections on the nature of life. And he had that gift. Not only did he have it, he had the gift to impart that to others. And to watch him live his life, I still have some of his writings. He would give us on a short piece of paper, never wasted any resources. He was frugal that way, very resourceful as well. And this was his way of worship. Each word mattered, each word had a weight, each letter, all these letters that you see here, he proofread them, he showed me how to write Sanskrit artistically. There was nothing that he left out. He gave his best and he expected the best from the student. There's no way for me to thank him for all that he has given me. And the only way I can do that is by following what he wanted me to do, to share Sanskrit with all, without any barriers, without any distinctions, to share, he told me, Sanskrit with the common men, with the laymen. And that's the best gift I can give back. That's the legacy he has left behind. It is because of his blessings and his effort that today we have Sri Muktanand Sanskrit Mahavidyalaya and also Shada Prabha, where we teach Sanskrit to everyone who comes. What made Jhaguruji even more special was that in addition to knowledge, he also had devotion. Devotion to Baba Muktananda, which, although he tried to keep as a secret, it inevitably poured out through his beautiful, creative compositions.
Muktanandam nityamanandakandam dhyanakramtya vishwamakarkshayantam sthane sthane dhyanakendram vahantam स्वस्मिन् चित्ते संततं संदधेहम्।
जो सदा आनंद की वर्षा करने वाले मेघ हैं, ध्यान क्रांति के द्वारा विश्व को आकर्षित कर रहे हैं। स्थान स्थान पर ध्यान केंद्रों का संचालन कर रहे हैं, उन बाबा मुक्तानंद को मैं सदा अपने हृदय में धारण करता हूँ।
I always hold Baba Muktananda in my heart, who is a cloud that showers bliss, who attracts the world to meditation revolution, and who runs meditation centers in various places.
और भगवान की महत कृपा कि ठीक 10 महीने के बाद मार्च 2022 को हमें एक व्याकरण आचार्य गुरुजी मिले हैं, आचार्य वाचस्पति मिश्रा जी, और उनको देखकर जहाँ गुरुजी की बहुत याद आती है। उनकी व्यवहार, उनका पोशाक और उनका जो उत्साह है, तो भगवान ने, सदगुरु ने हमारी प्रार्थना सुनी और ये परंपरा चलती रहे। गुरुजी लोगों की, अच्छे अच्छे विद्वानों की, और हमारा श्री मुक्तानंद संस्कृत विद्यालय उत्तम चलता रहे। पुनः आप सभी से प्रार्थना करता हूँ कि आप अवश्य में भी अपने क्षेत्र में, अपने आसपास में छात्र खोजें और जून 2022 तक हमारे पास 100 छात्र की संख्या और होनी चाहिए। जो है वो तो आए ही, छात्र भी छात्रों को लाए। और सभी भक्तों से, सभी से निवेदन है कि जहाँ गुरु जी ने जो पुरुषार्थ करके ये विद्यालय चलाया, अन्य सभी गुरुजी, सभी छात्र, सभी आचार्य जो पुरुषार्थ कर रहे हैं। और ये एक इच्छा मेरी है, भगवान ने ही प्रेरित किया है कि हर 100 किलोमीटर में भारत में एक गुरुकुल होना ही चाहिए, इसकी आज आवश्यकता। तो झा गुरु जी को हमारी यह श्रद्धांजलि हम अर्पण करते हैं उनके 1 वर्ष संपन्न पूर्ण होने पर। और आप सब भी सोचिए कि आप क्या कर सकते हैं। नमस्ते, नमो नमः।